Selamat pagi. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jongmyoung Lee of our Station Network, OSEAN. I will introduce usage of aerial drone for Marine Litter Citizen Science project. I will also brief the outline of Sky Nights, which is OSEAN's citizen science campaign for aerial drone users in Korea. Dr. Sonu Kong and Sehan Lim helped me with preparing this presentation. To address marine litter, we need to know where and how much it is. However, it is difficult to understand the distribution of marine litter because the sea is too wide. One of the ways to solve this problem is remote sensing. Remote sensing technology can be used for detecting and quantifying marine litter. Webcam for beach litter, side scan sonar for seabed litter, and aerial photography for floating litter have been used a lot. Recently, litter survey technology using satellite is also being developed. Research on machine learning and artificial intelligence to interpret data produced by remote sensing is active in many countries. In this presentation, I will introduce examples of beach litter survey using aerial drones and current status of technology and usage of aerial drone in Indonesia. In addition, through the Sky Nights campaign of OSEAN, I'd like to show how we are designing the citizen science project for aerial drone users. First section is a case study on aerial drone beach litter surveys. Using aerial drone for beach litter survey is active in China. In paper published in Marine Pollution Bulletin in 2018, Bao et al. Suggested automatic interpretation of unmanned aerial vehicle images using the segmentation threshold method for monitoring beach litter. They insisted that finding out the threshold value in images is an effective way to identify the litter in beach area so that it is useful for quickly monitoring the distribution of beach litter in the area of interest. Another paper published in Marine Pollution Bulletin in 2020, Lowe et al. Identified the beach litter from images taken by aerial drones on two beaches with different substrates. They find out that the quantification of beach litter using the drone was 3 times faster than that by visual sensors. Of course, the accuracy of litter identification in drone images was much higher at lower altitude. It is difficult to identify the litter from the images taken above 15 meters high. I think this is the most important limit that should be overcome in the future in beach litter survey using aerial drones. In Europe, development of machine learning and artificial intelligence for mapping marine litter with aerial drone images active. Gonsalves et al. Found out that random forest and convolutional neural network technique were reliable for automated beach litter density mapping. They suggested that the use of aerial drone-derived orthophoto was appropriate to obtain a detailed geolocation of marine litter item in beaches. and it requires much less human effort and allows a wide area coverage in beach litter survey. Recent article published in Drone in 2021, authors proposed a citizen science aerial system data acquisition protocol and deep learning techniques for the automatic detection and mapping of marine litter concentration in coastal zone. They applied a crowdsource-based classification scheme for data automation and their combination with deep learning models to map and quantify marine litter accumulation. In this study, ordinary citizens annotated litter in aerial photos on an online platform called Juniverse. Juniverse is a website which gives people of all ages and background the chance to participate in real research project with over 50 active online citizen science projects. From the case study, we can see that there are various attempts to use aerial drones in beach litter survey, and the development of machine learning and artificial intelligence technology to automatically identify litter from images obtained from aerial drone is active. Aerial drones are actively used in Indonesia in many fields, including military, commercial, and conservation projects. In 2013, Indonesia's defense ministry announced that it would initiate production of the Oolong surveillance drone. The drone can handle payload of surveillance cameras and can transmit real-time video footage to its ground station. Indonesia's Oolong drones are used by other government ministries to monitor illegal logging and fishing, active volcanoes, and forest fires. Drones in Indonesia also have been used in various environmental protection and conservation programs. In year 2012, a group of researchers in Sumatra began using fixed-wing drones to monitor the habitats of orangutans. They were able to capture video and photographs of orangutans and elephants. And the drones also came back with striking images of Sumatra's deforestation caused by logging and palm oil plantations. Indonesia's Center for Research and Technology uses quadrupters for monitoring an active volcano on Mount Sinabung in the North Sumatran region of Indonesia. The Jakarta Post reported that the Interpol used the aerial drones to detect the violation of marine pollution in Indonesia. The article pointed out that aerial drones will be useful in Indonesia for monitoring and detecting illegal distribution and dumping of waste in the sea. The caveats in utilizing aerial drone is that users must follow relevant regulations and comply with the safety guidelines. We could find out various regulations on aerial drones in Indonesia. If we want to use aerial drones in marine litter citizen science project, we should provide the relevant information for the project participants. Ministry of Transportation recently introduced the new regulations that limit the area in which civilians may use unmanned aircraft. Licenses need to be acquired in order to fly UAVs in Indonesia airspace. The regulations lays out restriction on where drones can fly and also requires drone users to register their flight plan with the local civil navigation authority. In addition, changes to the flight plan must be submitted to the Ministry of Transportation 7 days prior to the operation of the unmanned aircraft. From now on, I will introduce the Marinita Citizen Science Project for aerial drone users organized by our Sea-of-Waste Station network. The name of the project is Ocean Sky Night. The Ocean Sky Night badge is modeled after seagulls. Seagulls are representative seabirds and are also the mostly damaged species by marine litter in coastal environment. Like a seagull, Ocean Sky Night participants will oversee the marine environment and contribute to detection and reduction of marine litter. Intended participants of Ocean Sky Nights are aerial drone users with a proper license and who are willing to submit data on coastal litter with their aerial drone. And of course, they should comply with regulations and permitting procedures. The background of Ocean Sky Nights are as below. Marine litter is concentrated on inaccessible coasts such as island and remote areas. So government and local authorities cannot manage all the marine litter on the long coastline. So the demand for marine litter remote sensing technology and its utilization is increasing. The objectives of Ocean Sky Night project is developing citizen science with technology and crowd-based approach, and raising public awareness on marine litter issue with a public participation campaign. And we want to identify the distribution of marine litter over a large area of coastline, and we want to provide the information for efficient marine litter management for government and authorities. Data from SkyNight should be high-quality photos of coastal litter with the metadata of them, including information on GPS, weather and flight condition, etc. We encourage participants to take as many pictures of beach litter as possible according to the height. We are providing Google Form link for data legislation. Participants can submit their data with this popular online platform whenever they want. Project managers can easily identify the distribution and contributors of the data. These pictures were taken by Dr. Sehan Lim at the beach near the our Sea-of-Waste Station network office with his aerial drone. You can see that the huge amount of used styrofoam buoys from aquaculture are accumulated and polluting the beaches. With the data from Ocean Sky Night, we will estimate the standing stock of marine litter in beaches and develop marine-litter distribution maps and photo maps. We will provide these maps to relevant authorities for effective cleanup operations. Coast managers can find debris hotspots and efficiently allocate budget and human resources according to the distribution of litter in the area of interest. We are planning to extend our citizen science project to East Asian region. There was a MOU signing ceremony for East Asia Sea Initiative for Clean Ocean in P4G Summit in May in Seoul, Korea. The goal of East Asia Sea Initiative for Clean Ocean is to promote citizen science and local people participation in marine litter management in Sea of East Asia. Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries Korea, PEMC, Ocean, Indonesia Waste Platform, Green Hub Vietnam, and ICC Philippines will work together to develop capacity of local NGOs with the citizen science and public participation programs. We are expecting that using aerial drone would be part of the citizen science program of East Asia Sea Initiative for Clean Ocean. Thank you for your attention.